Hi everybody, this is Heather Clark with Running Totally Free. You can find me on my Facebook page, Running Totally Free in High Heels, and that is Baby Gabe. Sorry we haven't been around in a couple days. It's just been a very busy week. Not that there's ever a week that isn't busy. I don't really know why I'm qualifying that, because that's just life. That's life around here, at least. I think that's life for everybody, isn't it? Anyway, we wanted to share today about our yard sale finds. The kids and I went yard sailing on Friday. But first, we will share part of the reason why we went out yard sailing. First of all, we like to go yard sailing just because it's fun. But Michael had not come home until 6 o'clock in the morning because his restaurant, I think almost every year, hosts an NFL party. Some NFL players help out with a local sports camp, and part of a reward, I guess, for them is a party that his restaurant hosts. And so they have food, and they just have a good time. And one of the things that I guess is a party favor for them is that they can have hats made, and they can choose fabrics that are put on the bill of the hat. And so Michael asked the person who was in charge of that to make a hat for Noah and for Abby. And so Noah, this is Noah's hat. So his is it's for the Atlanta Braves. And so he got a baseball theme fabric. And Abby, you want to share yours?
This is mine. It's
and so
it's
Daddy
a Boston
chose
Terrier with a crown and white lining, and then some pink polka dots, which we love Boston Terriers. It's our dream to get another one.
Yes. So
and then this is the bottom
side,
and then back, and then this is what I look like. It's this way. This is what I look like this way.
Thank you for all those angles. All right.
And then
thank you, Abby. All right. So going out yard sailing, and then we had to hit a grocery store. Okay, that's good. Also allowed Michael the opportunity to catch up on some much needed sleep. So that worked very well. I had seen in a person's yard sale advertisement on Craigslist that they had what was a child's tool belt and tool supplies. And Gabe loves tools, real tools, and anytime he finds any, he wants to play with them right away. And he's been like this for quite a few months. And you know he's only 15 months, so it's coming to him kind of early. So I've noticed this and have had my eye out for kids' tools for quite a while, and have thought I'll look out for some and then I'll put them away for Christmas. And so I saw in someone's pictures that they posted for their yard sale that they had some. So I had low hope, I don't want to get my hopes too high that they'd still actually have them, because they'd started their garage sale oddly on a Thursday. So I was, I was setting myself up to be like, okay, this may not happen. But when we got there, there were the tools, and I was so excited. And not only that, but they had tools, and they had a tool bench. So Noah, Noah's modeling them for us.
This is the driller.
Yeah, there we go. Abby's showing us the drill. So that's very cool. It has batteries. This one has it too. No, we're not building it, because Gabe's in the room, and we don't want to pull it all out. Of course, he's going to forget by the time Christmas comes, but still. So anyway, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. So that Noah has, actually, you put the legs on it and it becomes a tool bench. And it has all kinds of screws in it, right, Noah? And then it has these tools that Abby's showing you and throwing went with that tool bench. And they all work. And very cool. And show them the tool holder.
Wait, where's that piece of wood?
The toolbox, yeah. Toolbox.
It has like a measurer. It has a measurer.
Even has a ruler on top. How cool.
Yeah. And then watch this.
Gabe, you want to show us?
We're telling this is a piece of wood.
Great demonstration. And you should definitely hold your mouth that way, because that's the only way you hold your mouth when you're...
You go like this. This is wood.
Gabe.
This is pine.
Come here. You want to show us?
Oh my gosh.
Show us how you'll be using it, and you'll be able.
This is like your what? You're like.
Just like that. Can you let your little brother come on over? Come here, Gabe. Gabe went swimming today at the pool. It's a real feel of like 108 degrees today where we live. So we all went to the pool early this morning. And Gabe had so much suntan lotion in his hair because I forgot his hat that I gave him a bath when we got back, and he looks like alfalfa now because he slept on wet hair for his nap. Gabe, come here. Can you bring him over here? So everybody can see Gabe. There he is, alfalfa himself. I don't know, you might not be able to see it quite well. But anyway, it's all airy and cute. So he's just too busy right now. He's so happy. So we got the tool bench and a big bin full of tools. There's still a bunch more over there. And then, no, would you, very nice. Would you show them the next thing we got for Gabe for Christmas? This, and all of that was only $8. And you didn't get to see the rest of the tools, but there's a bunch more. This tent was $3, and I think they may have taken it out of the box once, if they even took it out at all. But that's a Discovery Kids tent. Okay. And the kids love building forts. Do you guys remember building forts as kids?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had so much fun as kids doing that. So I think they're going to, I say they. It's supposed to be a Gabe's gift, but I have a feeling the other two are going to enjoy helping him build these forts. But he loves playing fort with Abby. He loves getting in there with her. They have such a good time. So, right, Abby? You guys have had such a good time being under the table in the den? Yeah. So then, no, would you turn around and let's show everybody what else we got for him?
Oh my gosh.
So this, we love. This, I don't know what company makes all the Thomas the Train items, but you guys maybe you've seen this before. But it has tracks on the top, and you open it up flat, and it's really sturdy material. I don't know if you can hear that. But
we have this
Joseph
train,
Batat is the maker.
And then there's this train.
But these are those Thomas the Trains.
And then and then we chose. It's got a face. Got this little thing.
Ferdinand and Thomas.
We got this one. It's really cool. It's a nice
and these trains were like $1 for each of the sets. And I'm excited about this because it's portable. And it was just $5 for the box. And the guy who I paid said, this box costs more than everything you bought today. Just the box itself.
$30.
Something crazy amount. But anyway, so we did really, really well at that garage sale. So I was thrilled. And Abby, what did you get at the yard sale? You got 4 books?
Yes.
You get them. You got them close? You have them close by?
Yeah.
Okay. So Abby got 4 books. I definitely encourage her interest in reading books. So whatever she wants, she can have. And let me think, what else? Oh, our blender is cracked at the base, and we found a blender, and it's much nicer than the one that we have. And so I was really excited about that. Plus, even though our old blender still works, it's on the out, and Michael really wanted a blender he could bring to work because he's been drinking protein smoothies. He's
going even more extreme.
He ended up losing quite a bit, if you can believe it. He really didn't have much more to lose, but he lost the remainder of his tire around his waist. I don't think he'll be offended that I said that, because he would probably agree. He lost that when he had his dental surgery. He had to drink protein shakes in order just to keep the calories, and he liked it the protein shakes so much, and just how easy that was, that he wanted a blender for work. So he's going to take ours to work.
I'm missing one of the books. It's called Eating Dinner with Olivia, which she's bringing her dress.
Yes, so she has.
And then got this. Olivia cooks up a surprise. It's when it's her mother's birthday, and she cooks dinner all by herself with Ian and her dad. And surprise dinner. And she was beautiful. And everything's supposed to be red because she lives red. It's called Bear's Picnic. Oh, the bear.
What was interesting about that?
It's backwards.
No, it's not. It's not for them.
Like, oh,
It just looks it to you.
Oh, Bear's
What was-
Picnic. And then, should I show them the picture?
No. You don't have to show them the pictures.
And then we have Big Red Kite. I love the Berenstain Bears.
Yes, you do. And you're an Olivia fan.
Yes.
And Olivia kind of captures Abby and her childhood. Yes.
And I still have a little brother now, so now I have a fool.
Yes.
Except she's the oldest. Who cares? She's my age.
Yeah. So she got books. We also got something that's like a radio receiver for your phone in the car, so you can listen to your music through your car speakers. We have a very old car, guys, so we still need something like that.
It's
That was
from,
exciting.
we got that in like 2000
Well, we didn't get it in 2001, but it is a 2001 Honda Odyssey.
2000.
Well, maybe it is a 2000. I don't know.
I know.
But
Mom,
no, it keeps track of that stuff. Okay.
Okay, shouldn't we take Gabe and Noah out?
We're okay. They're being well behaved. Oh, you wanted privacy? Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. We had that agreement before.
Okay.
All right. So
let me get some water
let's
first.
move along. Okay,
You
go
talk.
you come back.
Let me get some
Okay.
water.
So we and then the last thing that we got at the yard sale was I wanted a second whiteboard, because my good friend Brooke reminded me that back at our other house a year ago, we had been writing down, if you've ever read the Ann Voskamp book, 1,000 Gifts, she encourages people to write down the things that they're grateful for. And I've been doing that. I journal every day, all the things that I'm grateful for. It helps me to maintain a good attitude about my life. And I've been doing that for, I think, about 3 years now. But I had gotten into a habit of encouraging my family to do the same thing and keeping it up on a board in our kitchen to remind them as well, and myself to have it up there too, so that not just in the morning was I doing it, but throughout the day. So we've just been talking about it during our Tuesday night Bible study, which I share with you guys. And she brought it up that she remembered me doing that, and that had been an encouragement to her. So I hadn't yet done that in this house, put a board up. So that was a good reminder for me. And so I thought, you know what, I have to look for another whiteboard, because we're really filling up the one that we have that I used to write on, because now I put our Bible memory verse on that.
Okay.
And our prayer requests and something for her schooling.
Oh,
so it's too full.
I want to show the one I made this morning.
Okay.
And before.
Okay. So it was great, because I had just been thinking about it Friday morning, and then as soon as we went yard sailing, like the last house we went to, there was the whiteboard. So apparently God had put that that desire in my heart. So that wasn't, you know, that was something that he had obviously planted in our conversation and had reminded me of that morning, so I would look for it. So that was really cool. I like answered prayer. I like when God puts his hands on things like that. That's really neat. So it was all in all a very successful trip. So the next thing that happened, which well, I shouldn't say that, not the next thing that happened. I don't think. I could be wrong about that. No, it was the day before when we had gone, done some of our grocery shopping. I had stopped at Lowe's with the kids and we went to their clearance section and I found some awesome deals and it was all plants that I had wanted. So I went to the, if you haven't seen this, my previous video about clearance deals for plants, this is something, if you love gardening, this is a great tip. If you didn't know it already, at the back of the plant area in Lowe's, you can find plants on clearance, and it's fantastic for annuals, but even better for perennials because perennials will come back year after year after year. So I love lantana, and I particularly love it's called bandana lantana, and I found 2 of those plants, $1 each. I also hang on. Okay, come sit next to me because I'm going to finish my thought. I found dwarf Alberta spruce, which is kind of like a small evergreen plant, evergreen tree that a lot of people put next to their door front and they light up at Christmas time and with Christmas lights, and it looks real pretty, but it's just a nice plant to have next to your door as just a pretty planter. And I found 2 of those, $3 each. So when they grow a little bigger, for now, they're going to be great next to my door. But when they're too big for those planters, I'll then be able to transfer them as foundational plants. So they're a great investment. And then I've been keeping my eye out for daylilies, but particularly for not just a traditional orange daylily, which we already had at this house from the previous owners, but for some with color like maroons and purples, just to add color. And I did find a purple one, which was $1. And then the last 2 that I was looking for were begonias because I need some shade plants. Hang on, I'm almost done. I need some shade plants for that conversational area that you may have seen in a previous video where we have the more comfortable seating in our backyard, where we got the free seating from Michael's restaurant. So I needed something that would survive in the shade and add some color. And so I got 2 of those and they were $1 each. Just awesome. So I will continue to look for more perennials because I think I've gotten my fill of annuals. I really don't need any more of those, but I do want to get more perennials now because my end goal is to eventually replace most of my annuals, not all of them, but most of my annuals with perennials, so I don't have to keep buying annuals year after year. And just a couple spots I'll always fill in with annuals, but my goal is to eventually have mostly perennials, and then of course to have a couple more beds built up or put in our, if we continue to stay here, you know, we'll see what God's plans are for the long term. So that was it about the yard finds.
Yes, I made this. Okay. Is it upside down?
No, it's not, honey. It just to you it looks backwards, but it's not to the people watching.
Spelling board, barn.
So what's that for?
Board, barn, horse, cow, pig. It's for like a chalkboard for teachers, for my Barbies, for like the kindergartners.
Very creative idea.
I made that, and so you can stick it on a piece of paper, something like that. Made this, like, let's say that's for 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old. 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old. Oh, I skipped it. 4 years old.
That's okay.
5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 year old, 9 year old, and 10 year old. And that's how tall they are. So I made that too. And then made this. I love Jesus. It's a cross. I made it out of paper by myself. I have some other ones. And I decorate with peace signs, stars, and rainbows. I like doing like crafts like this. And this was the first one I made, and I made this on Friday night. We watched Zootopia last night, Friday night. It was really good. I don't know if any of you have seen that movie yet. Many of you probably haven't yet. I don't know. You probably have already heard of it. It's at Redbox too. Yeah. It says, I love to praise God. Peace sign, star, rainbow in the middle, peace sign, star, rainbow, and then smiley face at the bottom. So made that. So really okay.
And what did we say they could be
my mom, she asked me if she could have that, and I said, of course. I mean, I have so many. This says, I love the Bible. And star, rainbow, peace sign.
Yes.
And then I made one that says, I love God, with peace sign, star, rainbow. I didn't decorate on the sides. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oops.
It's okay. I don't think anybody can hear anything.
Okay. Don't tell them what I just did.
Okay.
I farted.
You didn't have to tell anybody. All right, so go ahead.
Oh my gosh, I can smell it.
Nothing but the real thing around here, guys. This is called YouTube Live. All right, so what are we going to use these for? As bookmarks, right?
Yes, for our books.
We are readers here.
This is more Christian-like.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're not Christian. You don't have to be. It says, I love to pray.
Very nice.
You've heard that a lot.
Good job. Now, we're not going to show them everything, but let's tell them how we got those things. Why don't you bring the bag over and you can show them 4 pairs of your shoes.
Really? Come on.
I know we can't, honey. We're not going to take up everybody's time. Abby, come stand over here for a minute. Let's tell them how we managed. Back there, as you can see, wait. Right behind Abby's shoulder are a bunch of shoes. And right behind her head is a bag of clothes and shoes for Gabe. And so on Wednesday, I had to think back.
Our friend,
Miss Kimberly came over with one of her children. We're not going to say their names. Her son, who loves to play with Abby.
Yes, and they loved him more than they used to be my best friend. He used to be my best friend, and her daughter, those used to be her shoes. Yes. So she passed them on to me, so I could have them, and for free, and clothes too. These sneakers she gave me. She gave those to me.
They're what you're wearing, right?
They're Nikes. You guys have probably heard of Nikes. It's a blue shirt and some leggings with flowers on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, cute. So, okay, let me get 4 pairs to show them. These ones, and...
So she's getting those shoes. We want to say thank you and a shout out to Kimberly and Steve, who've been so generous with our family.
There's like a
and this has been a huge deal to Miss Abby.
And then a tie. Ties like at the
Aren't they cool?
And they're cute. Like that's really cute. And then these are for the winner to be like, we're from people. So
I know somebody who's worn them already.
Huh? Yeah, I've already worn them. And then high heels, heading oh my gosh! And then there's a Jules heel, totally for the beach. I I know this looks like they don't look like. Oh my gosh, I did it again. I know these look like Pocahontas shoes. Like these look like Indian shoes, but they actually have fur inside. Cool. It's so comfortable. Okay, and I got these, and that's it. Wait, one more thing.
So she's worn an outfit every single day since you were here, Miss Kimberly. So just wanted you to know, made a huge impact on her.
And these, they're slippers. Slippers.
So we are.
Wait, is it? Yes, the other way.
They're gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So we are ever so grateful to our gracious friends, and we want to say thank you.
Skechers.
And just encourage you all that you know, it's a wonderful thing to give, and it's a wonderful thing to receive. And when you're in a position to do either one, you know, just respond. And because, you know, everybody's in a season of life just for a season. And if you're in a season to be able to give, it's a blessing to give. And if you're in a season to receive, it's a blessing to receive, because you're giving a person an opportunity to be a blessing. And also, you know, you're learning, as we are learning, how to have humility and, you know, to say, I'm in need right now. And it's okay to say, I'm in need. And, you know, it's all right. It's good for us. It's healthy to have humility and to admit that we're in that season of life of need. So God can use that to shape us more into Christ's image, and that's not a bad thing. So we thank you, Kimberly and Steve, for being so generous with us. And it was great. So great to spend time with you, Kimberly, and have a great time of talking and just hanging out together. I really appreciated that. So Abby, can we say goodbye so we can let everybody go on to their things that they need to go to do? Bye guys. Thanks for hanging with us and listening to us, and we'll talk to you soon.